Just thought I'd make this video, it might help somebody. I'm just got my Yamaha guitar RGZ 621, and it's got this Yamaha PRO2 bridge on it, the Floyd Rose, and had a problem with the whammy arm. The clip on it was broken. Where the arm goes in there and secures, it's just all loose and floppy. That's what it should look like, and that's what it looked like when I took it apart. So my next thing was to remove all this so I can fit a new arm in, which has got the Allen key at the top. So that was my plan. I'll just show you what I did. Okay, so I've took off the piece where our tremolo arm used to go into. Now I've got to take this notch off the top. That's got to go across. And you'll see why when I put it all together. That little bit sticking up there's got to go. So there's this piece now with that bit snapped off. All I did was got a pair of pliers and I just snapped it back in that direction, you know. Okay, so I've just put a couple of screws in here now to put that together. And you can see I've made this little washer because when you look here, how thin that plate is, I think the more modern Floyd Roses must have a thicker plate there, because this new arm I bought online, when that nut is done up all the way, you can see there's a between where the thread ends and where the knurled bit is, and the head of this piece here. When you do that nut right up, this plate is not thick enough to take up the slack. So what I've done is I've made a little washer now, which goes in there. So that is now a nice thickness. On there, that's just over 3 mil, that's 1/8 of an inch, 3.2 mil. That's that gap between level and the Floyd Rose in position when it's as low as it can go. Yeah, level, popped out in the hole. So from level, it's just got to go down that 1/8 of an inch. And I can see here where there's got to go here. I'm going to have to take out some of my washer to allow it to fit in there properly. So I've marked that with the green there, and I'll start cutting that out and get that washer trimmed down a bit so when it's on the underside it'll just miss this piece here. Otherwise your tremolo, your Floyd Rose won't go in there properly. It won't allow it to sit all the way down. So that's my next job. Got my bit of copper in there just to try it, and you can see that's all the way down. Still got my 3 mil drop on the Floyd. Oh, yeah, that's all the way, that's in. And trouble is I can't do that and hold the phone at the same time, but let's see if I can get my knee on it. There it is, I've got my knee on it. You're just going to have to trust me on this. It's still loose. Just about, look. See, it's just dropped. So it just fit in. So time I've screwed that to this piece here, yeah, that'll just fit. That's 3/16 this piece of copper, 50mm by 25, so it's 1 inch that way. Looks like that. It's all original, both sides. Because I removed this little section of brass where the old tremolo arm used to go in, I've added a piece of copper. All I did, you can see, there's 2 holes on these raised ridge parts. I can point them to you. Yeah, one there, and all that is where these 2 3mm brass screws go through. What I did was I drilled through from this side first with a 2mm hole, and then I went in with a 2.5mm drill bit, and then this little set of taps I got, put a 3mm tap into that brass, threaded that, and then added this piece of copper on top. Drill through that at the same time, and then you can put 3.2 in hole in the either side of this copper plate, and yeah, then just screwed it together. So it's got a nice bit of weight to it again now. And the only other thing, when you put it in, the springs, got to make sure the springs are going to go back in. So you can see I've just ground that away slightly. So now they do go all the way home nicely. As you can see, that's nicely in there, all the way down. All 3 do the same. So I'll just make the guitar, put it in the guitar, and you'll see. Okay, the only addition I've had to do to this is to grind away in here a little bit. Not too much, you can see, try and get it down here sort of level. You can see it's just angled down. Got the guitar just on the floor. Not got any real pressure on it anywhere, but it seems to be just about there. So now I'm going to put this in. That's definitely all the way down. Just stand the guitar up. And there is now a gap all the way around there, although small, and you can see where it's hitting now on the body up here. That side's not touching, but this now is definitely all the way home. You know, that's all the way down there. Here's that gap. So when this is in and level, now it will go down as well as the up. So this piece of copper I put on here has now got the room it needs to not foul anything. So here it is all back together. New set of strings on it. Yeah, it's parallel with the guitar body. Got up and down movement, so yeah, happy with that.